Hello. Yeggooner back again. This is fan. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I love my FM live streams. You get me? I love talking football. But when it comes down to it, fantasy, bro, fantasy, yo, fantasy. You gotta try to say fantasy, yo. On a road to 1K, you feel me? Like and
It did.
subscribe, dig. I got with me Flat Earth Gang, King Colin Walker, the current champion, the
You already
current
know.
double winner.
You
He
already
did the
know.
double this season. Yo, gotta put some respect on it. He ain't got two. He's got two rings now, but the one ring he got is inferior to the other ring. He's got
Yeah,
one. He's got one big ears. He's got one UCL. Yeah, and he's got one FA Cup. Yeah. Okay.
nah, bro. We said World Cup and champion and UCL, bro.
I reassessed it.
What
I
do you mean?
reassessed. I reassessed it. I'll put it to vote. I'll put it to vote. And we got Mister not getting mapped out of the first round of the playoffs himself.
Yo,
You never walk
that's actually
alone.
a violation.
Nah, keep
You
that,
Bro.
keep
never.
that.
Nah, I'm joking. Man's taking precious moments of his day to come and talk fantasy with us, something we all love. I'll put some respect on his name, Mister 60 injuries, but still makes his way to playoffs. Mister Recalibration, Mister Always Reliable inside the chat, Mister I can make a trade, Mister I'ma steal your waiver wire pick. You get me? You never walk alone. Yeah, so we're gonna do something nice. Yeah, we're doing power rankings. And we're gonna kind of like just take a little bit of a deep dive. It's gonna be like a super nerdy kind of stream because we're gonna be looking at stats a lot, and then these numbers are all subjective. You get me? They're all subjective. All right. Wait, I've just done something silly. One, yeah, there we go. Lovely. Now, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go team by team, just looking at stuff. Then after we go team by team looking at stuff, we'll go to where the power rankings are. Okay. All right, let me get this thing up and running. How's you guys' day?
Seasonal allergies, bro. We're cooked right now.
I feel that.
And
I feel
midterms.
that.
Uh, I don't know why I'm inside school, man.
Can you guys see?
Yeah, I can see.
Wait 1 second. Let me see if I can just.
I can't really
Uh,
see that.
I guess I
well,
turned brightness
why
up.
is it doing it that? It's not letting me actually. Where is it? Over here. Click here. Boom.
Oh, I
Boom.
was,
And it's not doing it. Wait 1 second. Um.
Let's say negative 1.83.
That's better, right?
Yeah, it's better.
Is that? I bet. I'm gonna have to scroll this way. Actually, let me do it this way because we don't need. We already know what this is. We know what this is, man. Know what that is. Okay. Now I'm gonna wait. Let me get it even bigger because yeah, I'm gonna get even bigger. There we go. I think that's rank. We don't even need to see the rank. Don't need to see. Yeah. No, no, I'll reduce it a little bit. A little bit. Right. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay. So this is London is blue.
I think
Yeah,
Colin got kicked out.
he did.
I think so. There we go.
That's good.
yeah.
He get kicked out. Yeah, trying to tell me that his thing is a Euros. Yeah, his thing ain't no Euros, bro, or no Champions League. That thing's a FA Cup. You get me?
This guy
I
has
got the
one.
biggest. I got the UCL.
He has
Anyways,
UCL and a care ball. Not even FA.
anyways, this is London is blue. Okay,
Yeah.
and at the bottom row, as you can see, these are averages. So with this, you're just seeing numbers, right? Obviously, you don't have any means. You don't know what everyone else's look like. But like from this, you can kind of get an idea of what they're good at. So like this over here is just telling you the players, which player is ranked based on Z scores to be the best. And obviously his first pick was Jokic. Based on Z scores, Jokic is apparently the best player based on stats. No one's done anything yet. But based on all of that, this is who they're saying is the best player. Um and yeah, these are just averages and Z scores. Um Now, obviously, these are all just numbers. Actually, Colin, I think you have the link to this. You get me? You can actually just look at it on your own. 1 second. I'm gonna send you guys the link as well. That way, like you can just look at it on your own. You get me? That way, it's like okay, yeah, you can see it there. But then if you need to like, or should I even? Yeah. If you need, that way you can kind of look at it on your own. But Colin, what are you saying? What are you saying? Alex Sarr has no stats because you don't know what man's gonna do.
Did you send the? Did you send it?
Yeah, he did.
What to you?
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. Like, you already have it, but like I don't know how you organize your files. You get what I'm trying to say?
Oh,
I don't know how you organize your files. You get what I'm trying to say? I sent it to you though. I sent it. It's on what? It's on the WhatsApp.
yeah.
But like from what I'm getting here, what I can see, because based on my head fantasy, there's my head fantasy. When I'm picking a player for points, if their points is above 17, because 16 in my is average. That's like, oh yeah, 16, that player is average. If you pick above 16, it's like, yeah. So his team's above the average for points. Not the mean, the average. And then for 3-pointers, 1.3, I think that's 6 this year, assist 3.7. Like, all I'm trying to say is these numbers, it's hard to know what these numbers mean unless you see the other teams. You know what I'm trying to say? Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but like, if you're being honest, yeah.
Yeah.
As a scoring, like you got Jokic, Devin Booker, Desmond Bain.
Yeah.
Like if we're gonna be 10 toes, his team's not gonna be too strong at scoring because like the two guys that are gonna be like plus 25 night in night out, it's only Jokic and Booker, right?
Yeah.
And then Desmond Bain is gonna be hovering around like the 20 points to 25 range. You know what I'm trying to say? But then other than those three guys, you get a major fall off when it comes to points because
What about Brunson?
Oh,
What
he has
about what?
Brunson? Oh, I didn't see
Oh, right.
Brunson.
He has Brunson.
Yeah, just because
My bad.
Brunson, like according to like all the Z scores and all that stuff, he's not ranked as highly as these players. But I think his rank is all right.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like, okay, so Brunson, Booker, and Jokic scored 25 and above, right? And then Desmond Bain is in that low 20 range. Aiton, I don't expect much. And then Jalen Johnson, it's like there's a major fall off.
There is.
There's a major fall off if you're gonna be 10 toes. And it's like with how New York Knicks are right now, you don't really know how much of a scorer Jalen Brunson's actually gonna be, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like obviously, like these are predictions. So if your prediction is different from this prediction, then more power to you. You have a better idea of what you think this guy's gonna do. But if you ask me personally, I actually think Jalen Brunson actually gets more assists.
Yeah.
But I think he does get more assists. And when we get to the points, in terms of like Z score for points, it's saying it's minus 0.1. Again, like I'm trying to say, it's hard to tell what these numbers mean unless you see them with other teams. Yo, Daniel, do you have anything you want to point out before we move on to the next team?
Honestly, with David, I know the categories I need to beat him in, and it's not that hard. Especially. David has the strengths. Everyone has the strengths. Is like he doesn't have a very like he has a well-rounded team, but his team definitely has their weaknesses where it's just like you don't even have to worry about those. So with David,
I feel like he went balanced build.
Yeah, he's got a very balanced team. So I'm not gonna. I'll give him respect where it's due. I don't know some of those picks. It doesn't make sense how we got them. I'm out.
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
The eight pick still it hurts my heart, bro. The Aiden and the Nurkic pick, bro. I was driving during that draft, bro. I gotta make sure. Gotta make sure I'm
you were not driving. You were not driving.
Ask Chris.
No, you wasn't. So why is it coming out now that you're driving?
Ask Chris. I texted him. But you keep it up.
So why didn't we extend? Why didn't we pause the draft?
Because I was heading home.
I didn't know how
I was
to.
like 10 minutes from home. Well, that's a lie. Like 30 minutes from home during that draft.
I didn't know how to. And then when
But
I
yeah.
figured it out, because I went on YouTube, then I went on ChatGPT, and they both lied to me. That's another example
You could
why
have
you
just
don't
asked
trust
me
AI.
though. You could have just asked me. I actually
I
could have
could
paused the
have.
draft. I could have
I
paused
could
it
have,
myself.
but I only
didn't care.
figured it out when everyone was complaining about the time, and
I didn't
it
draft
was
pause.
because you know when you're inside the draft, that's where it is.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I didn't
Actually-
know, so I got in, and then when I was like, you guys were complaining about the time, I literally saw it. But
This
it's
for
my time.
this. We'll discuss this after.
Yeah.
Yo, but when I look at David's team though, if I'm being honest, the fact that he has 3 guys over 25 points, that's really good.
That is really good.
So like the points thing, I think that he's gonna be above average. Like he's gonna beat
Middle
like
of the pack.
Daniel Loki's team. Like you know what I mean? He'll beat like those type of teams in points consistently.
Yeah. Exactly. And what
Sorry.
I like because we'll talk about the Aiton, right? I like
Yes.
how Aiton, like in terms of rank, is the 4th ranked, right? He's 4th ranked, and he got him so late. So it just goes on to show, like they'll like, yeah.
Because like if you look at Gambit, right? He doesn't have one guy that averages above 25 points.
Primetime City changed his name to Gambit because we were roasting him too much.
So
does
like
does David have like how many power 4s does he have on his team?
A lot.
But anyways,
Okay. We changed it. We've changed to London is red.
mm-hmm.
Okay. Change to London is red. So I'm just gonna y'all can see the stats for yourself. You feel me? And again, like I was saying before, it's really hard to it's that word called. It's really hard to get like a kind of understanding of where these teams stand with everyone else until we get it to the power ranking page, right? Why do I have the minute? Yeah, you can tell sometimes when people are doing stuff, they're tired. I don't know why I have the minutes here. Actually, no, I know why I have the minutes here. It was for my own personal, because this is my you get me? Yeah, I want to know my yeah. But for me, I ain't got nothing to say. Well, I ain't got nothing to say because you know, 2 times.
this guy's got to be his own team, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. I got nothing to say. I'm gonna again. These are just numbers. Like when you go down to like all of the Z scores and stuff, like y'all can see what y'all can see. Gives you an idea of little things like that. What y'all gotta say, and then we can move on to the next.
All I'll say is Keontae George does not shoot 3.5, 2.5 threes in a game. That guy doesn't even play basketball. Everything else is very much accurate. Keontae George is a bum. I don't like that guy.
What'd you say? Keontae George is not doing what?
He's not doing anything, bro. He's not shooting 2.5 threes in a game.
You know,
that guy sucks at basketball. It's inflated stats because he's on Utah. That's it.
You think so? Or you think it's because he's second year?
No. If Lowry Markkanen can stay healthy, then that boy's not shooting any threes in the game.
I agree. If Larry Mark, because you got to factor in last year, Larry Markkanen was not playing at all.
Exactly.
So then everyone's stats were like staggered.
Inflated.
Yeah, but okay. I'm not. This is my team, so I'm not gonna put too much like what's that word called? I'm not gonna throw too much objections or anything like that because it's gonna come off across biased.
Mm-hmm.
Only thing I would say is that like I'm not saying he's of the same level, and I don't even 100% rate this player fantasy wise. I love this guy IRL, but Anthony Edwards' first season and second season were completely different. Man was doing Harrison Barnes for the first half of his rookie season, and then he slowly started getting better. I'm just saying that maybe the stats look crazy because of the fact it's his second year and they're overly inflating it. I do think maybe the 3-pointers are a little bit over-exaggerated. And I actually think that, in my opinion, I think the assists are a bit low and maybe the points are a bit high. But
Yes.
for me, with Keontae George, like where he's ranked and where I picked him, I'm okay with it because of the fact that I picked him there. Yeah.
Bro, I'm looking at your team. You're gonna struggle in some matchups, my guy.
Yeah. The
Like,
rebounds.
you get what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say. You took it right out my mouth. The rebounds, you're absolutely rubbish, bruv.
Rebounds
And
and
then you're
steals. Sorry, I
and
don't think
even
you call him.
and then even field goal percentage, 47.9, bruv.
Yeah, it's nice,
That's
isn't it?
you might need to make some trades, bro.
Yo.
And then
Let's do.
and I'm
Yo, go
not
ahead.
even someone that I don't like to focus on double heavy, but you know your team is not going to be like competitive in double doubles whatsoever.
I know.
So it's like, but the way you drafted your team, unlike some people, like you have assets, you know what I mean? So you
Yeah.
can easily make the right adjustments. But like, yeah, like, bro, I feel like I built this type of team before and it didn't work.
Yeah,
This
it's
is really
true.
my team last season.
It's true. I have made a change to the team though. I did get rid of Harrison Barnes. I will put asterisks on that. But
Let's talk about
it
Yeah.
was a
Harrison
tough
Barnes.
decision. It was a tough decision.
You picked up
But
Bo
the higher ups,
I
aka
don't think you should have let go of Harrison Barnes, bro. I think that's a mistake.
for the person
for
I got
Lonzo.
for Lonzo.
For Lonzo Ball, that's a great pick.
Bro, Harrison Barnes, like, he's gonna be really good in Spurs, bro. You'll
Better than Lonzo
think of it.
Ball.
Bro, Harrison Barnes is going to a team where no one other than Wemby, who's the second scorer?
Wait, who's the second
Chan?
scorer? When
On
Vassell gets
Spurs.
in, when Vassell gets
Vassell.
help, actually, Vassell's
Vassell's
out
That's
for
what
a
I'm
little bit.
saying. Like,
But when
right
Vassell comes
now,
back, he's nice.
no, it's not when he comes back. We're talking about the season starts in like
Okay,
a week or 2
what's he?
weeks.
What's he?
Harrison Barnes,
What's the Dennison Rodman brother looking at? Sir, aren't you?
that guy's not a scorer, bro.
No.
Like
But what I'm trying
Harrison,
to say is that Harrison Barnes a veteran, but
not
like,
really.
but when you get veterans, yeah, he's a veteran, bro. He's a veteran. When you get veterans in and you get these youngsters in, they're gonna rub up against each other. They're gonna bond. I feel like some of these guys are gonna like be able to bring out stuff in them that they didn't have before. And I feel like you're going to see very similar stats with Harrison Barnes, if not a little bit better. Because let's be real, the Sacramento Kings, like before they got kind of into the playoff runs and whatnot, they were trash. It's the same situation. But now he's a
Bro,
bit older. You add his
you
age.
can't, bro.
Nah, Lonzo. I
Listen,
feel like if Lonzo
bro,
plays, I'll get more output putting him in and out of the away IR than I would from Harrison Barnes.
I'm telling you guys this right now. Harrison Barnes is playing inside a system. He's playing with Chris Paul and Wemmy, bro.
That's true.
He's going to average around 15 points a game. When he was Sacramento, the issue was is that you have so much guys. You have Malik Monk, Fox, Sabonis, Hoyter, all of these guys. San Antonio, there is no one on that basketball team.
Keldon Johnson.
Who is that? There's no one there, bro.
Nah. I'm playing. I'm actually playing. It is a debate. It's just for me. I think that little slight chance, Lonzo Ball. I'm not saying is back, but gives me something for 3 weeks or 4 weeks. I can take the risk with Harrison
At the
Barnes.
beginning of the season, bro.
Yeah, man. Because there's gonna like I'm not trying to disrespect Harrison Barnes. I feel like what you're saying is exactly why I drafted him. But what I'm trying to say is Lonzo, bro, it's Lonzo, man.
Bro, I love Lonzo, but it's like this. When you have LaMelo, Josh Giddey, Shea, Curry, Derek White, why pick up Lonzo?
Chris,
Because he gets rebounds.
You have six players
Harrison
with
Barnes don't get
only
rebounds.
You
PG.
see
You
what
have
I'm trying to
six
say?
players with only PG on your team right now.
Lonzo could potentially average 11, 5, and 5. And he can average 1 and 1 as well.
But
One block of one steal.
you don't need that. You have Stephen Curry averaging 35 and 5. Like
You have LaMelo averaging 25 and 8. Like You don't.
I don't
need
know.
one.
Like for me, what I'm saying is like having two Josh Giddies. That's how I feel like. That's what I feel like it will be like having two Josh Giddies. That's all I'm saying. And I feel like Josh Giddey has better fantasy value than Harrison Barnes. But at the end of the day, no one's gonna pick Harrison Barnes up from the waiver wire. But at
Yes,
least
they
now I know you
will.
Yes,
want
they
to.
will.
At least now I know you want
Bro,
to. So I'm gonna
last
do it
year,
before
He
you.
was the
last
most
year,
picked.
last year he was on an he
Bro,
was on
we're
and off
spending
it.
more time on Harrison Barnes than we did with Bronson.
No, because guys like Harrison Barnes win you fantasy because they're the guys that like, oh, you didn't. Some people didn't know he would have a breakout year. He ends up averaging like 18 points. That helps you win.
Oh, I removed the average.
That's a lie. You know that's a lie, Colin. Last year, you guys were begging. You were begging people not to pick Harrison Barnes.
Oh,
No, that was Daniel. Daniel started that. He's like, yo,
Contavious Caldwell Pope, and now we're talking about we're doing debates on Harrison
Bro,
Barnes.
leave KCP alone, man.
Bro, let's first of all, okay, I'm gonna continue doing this until it gets dry. Okay, I want you guys to see. Oh, they're highlighting the web. I don't want none of these guys to see what website I use. Anyways, I want you guys to see who I've highlighted here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was 4th round pick in our draft last year for some reason. I don't know why. Spencer Dinwiddie. I have no idea why, but he was 4th round pick. And now, based on analytics, he is the worst player on this team based on analytics. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna call anyone out, but they know who they are.
At the end of the day, I picked him 4th round because he went to Brooklyn. End of the previous year, he was putting up numbers. I made a mistake and I can put my hands, but at the end of the day,
I never said anything. I didn't say it was you.
I made right by my mistake, and that's all that matters.
I didn't say it was you.
And I'm saying it was me, and I'm saying I made right by my mistake.
I bet. So Yellowstone, yeah, Malik, yeah. I don't know, like obviously, like it's hard to keep a mental picture on all of these numbers and whatnot. And unfortunately, I've made him. I'm sorry, guys, man. Like you know how it is, man. You got a 2-year-old, you got your wife, you got your job, and then sometimes you make stupid mistakes. Like instead of pressing Control C, you press Control X, and then you remove the averages. But we'll see the averages later. The only thing I want to highlight is that after the 5th round, the score tends to go quickly into the average settings. You feel me?
Yeah.
In my opinion, there's a lot of good scorers here as well. I like how much scoring he has. Players like Bam and Miles Turner, although they're above the 16 average that I set, they do actually just stay around that area. They don't get anything higher than that. But the Kyrie Irving, although it's only 25.6, this man can drop you 40 at any time. You'll be at work and you're just chilling. You can't go on your phone. You can't check fantasy. And then you go on your break or you do that that sneaky one you do when you're just like, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, and you be like, hey, yo. And everyone's be like, yo, why are you reacting that way? You're supposed to be working. He can do that to you. You get me? But Tyrese Halliburton's another one where he's not gonna drop anything more than 30, in my personal opinion. I think that he's plateauing there. James Harden, he's a question mark because he's an old man, but like I still got faith and he's got some engine in there. And Zach LaVine, someone sent me something today. I don't know if that's facts. I got sent something today. I don't know if it's facts though.
How about the trade?
Yeah,
they've been trying to trade Zach LaVine, and Ingram's basically out of New Orleans. They don't want Ingram no more.
Mm-hmm.
It's no secret.
Oh,
LaVine's issue is he just can't stay healthy anymore.
But yeah, I'm doing the averages really quick.
Yeah, I can see it. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I can see you filling it in.
Yeah, I can see it. I appreciate it. Oh, dang. Hey.
My only issue with this lineup is just like it feels like he's just punting 2-3 categories off rip. And even like the categories you would expect him to win is just like he has players that are just dropping his averages. Like you know, let's be honest, bro. He's punting field goal percentage because he has Tyrese, Kyrie, and what's his called? What's his name? Levine shoots all right. He shoots all right. Klay Thompson, that guy sucks.
You
But
know what?
you know, just like he's shooting, like the field goal percentage is going to be down, but then it's like you'd expect him to win free throw percentage because he has like 3 guards. But then you got like King James 74.8. So I don't know. I like the team. I like the players he has, but some of them just don't mesh with each other, in my opinion.
But like
You know
even
what?
yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I looked at David's team, right? And David so far has one of the lowest field goal attempts at 12.7.
That's why I left it in.
I think Malik's team could struggle because when you look at these guys, they take a lot of attempts.
That's what I'm saying.
So like his field goal percentage, one week it could be high, the next week it could be low. And it's like when you look at the stats like this, man, blocks, you beat him in blocks every week.
Exactly.
Every week.
Steals.
And then like steals is I think he'll beat a lot of guys because he has quite a few guys that average 1. You know what I mean? But the main concern for me is like what's it called? The blocks, rebounds is like low. The assist numbers is actually really low, if we're being honest.
Wait.
Really
Is
low.
it but this is the average, right? So you ain't seen no one else. You get what I'm trying to say?
That's true.
I mean, you've seen other teams, but like, do you think it's low?
Actually, it's not because
so far?
David's assist is 3.7. Yours is 3.9, and Malik's is actually 4.35.
So he's on the higher end for what we've seen so far.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know. I think his team is very balanced. I'll say that his team is very balanced. He has a very balanced team.
It seems like a lot of us go for the balance. Like a lot of us don't like to punt.
Except for you.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No, he definitely punted double doubles and blocks. He's not winning those. Like he shouldn't win those categories.
You think so? Okay, this is the thing about the double doubles, and I'll just let you guys know when I was doing it, when I was like doing the thing, like just off of the top of my head, I know that 0.2 seems like it's a low number, but it actually isn't.
Yeah,
I'll just say that. Like, I'll just say that. So you never walk alone. This is your team. I don't want you to be biased. Like when I talked about my team, I was very unbiased. I made really critical points. I analyzed my team like it wasn't my team. Like I didn't love them. Like I didn't breed them. Like I didn't feed them breast milk and that. You get me?
Yeah, no, continue.
I can't lie. We ripped into you when we did the. Did we rip? Yeah, we ripped into you a little bit. A lot. I think we've ripped into you this whole. I'm being real. We've ripped into you, but like, don't take it personally. It's just numbers. It's just analytics.
It's just numbers. It's
managerial skills come into play in the power rankings when we play the season. You get me? But what I would
Why are you giving him like a father talk, bro? On the thing and just talk.
What I would say is that like when I look at the value, you got a lot of guys that float around that average.
Yo, you pissed me off, bro. You stole Evan Mobley from me and Chris Middleton, bro.
And you took Jalen Suggs too. That Jalen Suggs pick is so underrated. Everyone talks about Caruso, yeah. Jalen Suggs does what Caruso does without the injuries. And this Reed Shepherd guy, I have no idea what he's gonna do. Is he French?
Is he French?
Yeah.
He's just a white boy.
Oh, he's white. Oh, I didn't know, man. But he could still be, bro. He could still be French.
No, I don't think he's from. I don't think he's French at all.
French people aren't called Shepherd, bro.
You never know, man. It could be Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Not called
Shepherd.
Yeah, man. Look, the only thing I would say is the field goal percentage is nice. And yeah, of the 4 teams, based just on averages, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not
Honestly,
sure.
when I'm looking at it, you do have the lowest field goal and free throw percentage thus far, right? And then it's like the reason why I like this team better than other teams is because of the defensive stats. I'm more of like a stocks guy. Like I like the steals, blocks, rebounds, and all of that. I don't really like the points and all of that. When you have guys like Evan Mobley, Hartenstein, Suggs, and Gafford, they keep you inside a fantasy matchup because it's like a lot of these teams I'm seeing aren't that good at blocks. And it's not because of the numbers, but it's just that they're not good at blocks because it's like a Mobley guy in one game can get you 4 blocks. You know what I mean? Hartenstein can get you two steals and 2 blocks. It's hard to get those guys. And it's like when you have 2 of those guys on a team, possibly Fleet, like 3 with Jalen Slugs, it's hard to
Oh
beat those type of
my
teams.
god!
And then you add like Daniel Gafford with that. I've had Daniel Gafford. He's highly efficient and he will get you those random 3 block games, 4 block games, 5
Wait,
block
Colin,
games.
hold on.
Yeah.
This is all fake. I want you to look. Yo, this has been a howler. I want you to look at the 12th spot and then
Harrison
look at the
Barnes is
last
what?
name and then think of who should be there. I was supposed to put Scotty,
Scotty? Yeah.
and that changes the whole thing.
Wait, Scotty Too Hot, he's not there?
Scotty is not there, bro.
I messed up. Yo, hey, yo, y'all gonna see this later. This is just nice, you know. This is nice because then this is a teaser. We don't know what this team's good at.
Anyways, but like I was saying, like it still goes along with what I'm saying. This team is hard to beat because of those rare statistics like blocks, assists, and all of that. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. Like again, it's like I think now when I'm looking at these teams, it's like who's really good at what? I don't know.
Can I say? You know, you guys are all like on the Donovan Mitchell pick. But after I picked Donovan Mitchell, I was like, oh, dude, what did I do? You know, like in my head, I was like, hey, what do I do now? I'm like, okay, what's Donovan good at? I'm like, I'm looking at all these teams. I'm like, bro, I don't care about points. I don't really care about. I never really go for field goal percentage. So I was like, okay, Mitchell's good at steals. He's good defensively. Let me just build all around defensive lineup and then go build from there. You know, so I was like, you got Scotty. Scotty gets you some assists. He's all around player. You know, and then I had to pick Dame just because that's my boy. You know, Dame's just my guy. But then like the rest of those picks, like when Chris was talking about Hardenstein, like in the video, I'm like, damn, I need a big, blah 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 blah.
Yo, Hartenstein's my guy.
And I was like, this guy got traded, right? This guy's gonna be starting for OKC. Let me go scoop that guy up quick. And then
Jalen Suggs and Hartenstein together, and like with the fact your first pick is Donovan Mitchell, it blends. And then the fact that I was silly and I haven't got what's his name, Scotty Too Hotty here. Like I'm telling you guys, like I've messed this up because if we had Scotty Too Hotty here, it kind of looks very different, especially on this side. This side looks very different, right?
You don't even have
does not contribute to steals, blocks whatsoever. But Scotty Too Hotty is like,
Chris,
yeah, it does. I really messed this up. I'm sorry, man.
You don't even have Bogdanovich.
I do.
Oh, I'm tweaking, man.
Yeah, I got Boyan there.
If I'm being 10
is that the right Bogdanovich though? Is this ATL Bogdanovich? Because I know ATL Bogdanovich gets steals, or is this
It is ATL.
Okay.
Yo, but if I'm being 10 toes, you can't. You have 3 guys from Cleveland, bro.
Wait, where? Oh, Mobley. Oh, yeah, man, bro. If you need to talk business, I'm here for you. You get
realistically, Garland's out the door.
This.
I'll make it known now. Garland's out the door. I don't care for that guy.
Oh, he is?
Garland's out the door, bro.
Yeah, we can arrange time, man. After my first week matchup, I need to beat Cornelius. That one's a tough one still.
That team's scary.
It is. I should, like, all those conversations we had beforehand, I shouldn't have had them before. Um, uh, um,
Good fellas.
Vancouver. One thing I will say, Colin, you told me something when we were doing the cohesion,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of seeing it now.
What?
You told me that like it looks like it works, but it doesn't actually work, and I'm seeing it now. The numbers are telling me a little bit. Now
I
we've
don't.
looked at this is the 15 we're looking at, right? Now I'm gonna go to Yellowstone, a team I rate, and like you can see the value up here. So go Yellowstone, and we look at the values of all of the good players here. Then we go back here and we look at the values. The value kind of dwindle, like after Luca, the number kind of goes down. Again, like we're not gonna talk about this now. When we see everything together, we'll talk about it. The team is good at what it's good at. So far, it is the best assisting team. I do believe it is the best rebounding team. I think it actually is the best points team. Field goal percentage, I haven't seen one higher. Steals, I've seen higher though.
That
I've seen
field
high
goal
block too.
percentage is actually fake, bro.
It's fake. I don't believe that at all.
How is
It's
it
fake.
fake?
It's fake because one thing that you look, Luka Doncic averages 23.6. He
Mhm.
averages double the amount of shots, more than double than Jonas Valanciunas, right?
Yeah,
So is the average taking in the weighted value of the 23.6 over the 10?
yeah,
You know
it
what
is.
I'm
It
trying to
is.
say?
It is. It is. Trust
And
me,
then
it
it's
is.
like with a
Because
guy like even like John Morant, we don't know if he averages 18.2 because
field
he
goal attempts.
because he wasn't playing last year.
But he was playing. You played the previous. You played. Was it 2 previous years or 3? I think it was 2 previous
3
years.
previous years ago.
I know, but
3.
But that's a long time, Chris.
And then he's doing. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like you get a idea based off of those years of how much he's gonna shoot when he's healthy. Like he does do. Him and Jordan Poole do that thing where they do that like that zesty kind of basketball. So you know
and
that's how much he's gonna shoot.
RJ Barrett does not average 50. He does not average 50.6 field goal percentage, bro. Joe can tell you that for sure.
No, when
Joe
he
can
went
tell you that,
when RJ went to the 6, he changed.
bro.
The 6 changed him. Scotty told him, bro, like stop, be more efficient at the rim, stop shooting these bum ass threes. That's what Scotty told him. Scotty told him if you want to get that Subway commercial, you want to get that Subway sponsorship, if you want to be sponsored by NBA for free.net, stop shooting threes.
But 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 you see what the issue with this team, right? Like if you can let's forget about the field goal percentage. You analyze the blocks and the steals with this Daniel team, right? It's like you get what I'm trying to say. Like, do you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, and like I said before, I'm just gonna quickly just go here. These 2 numbers are fake.
That's what I'm saying.
They're fake, okay? And so then when we go to the blocks, the fact that the blocks are a little bit they're the same, it's worrying because when you add someone that averages 1.5 blocks, it changes the whole number. It
Yeah,
really does. Like again, I go to you never walk around because this is averages, right? You go to blocks, like you see how there's some people, you see how bad. So I'm gonna go Harrison Barnes. See how bad Harrison Barnes' defensive stats are.
yeah,
With my mistake, you add 1.5 steals or 1.5 blocks here, it changes a lot. It really does.
yeah.
But what I would say so far is like I'm saying, man, this double number is deceiving. But we'll get into that later. The free throws, this is the worst free throwing team. Let's just and we'll leave it at that. We'll go on to this team. Yeah. This one,
Ignore
like
that.
Joe, I love you. I ripped into you a lot when we talk about synergy, and I'm gonna rip into you a little bit here too. I really am. I don't. I'm coming to around to think that I do not like the Chet pick whatsoever. But the one I hate the most is Bankuro. I hate Bankuro more than I hate the Chet pick.
Why though?
You see the drop off. Do you see the drop off? Look at the drop. Oh, wait.
No, but the thing is, there's not much. Okay, when it comes to points, Paolo averages more. 3-pointers, Paolo averages more. Rebounds, Paolo's a small forward or power forward?
Power forward
He-
first,
he's
and then
not-
small forward
he-
second.
They average the same. Paolo gets you more assists. He gets you more steals.
Not even this. Paulo,
And
no, he
he,
he does.
the,
But this, oh my gosh, that number up here, this number up here justifies not getting 0.2 steals. And then when you look at the free throw number, are you kidding me?
they're both diabolical.
But the
78.9,
attempt,
74 point.
Just
but the
punch it.
attempt,
Just punt
he attempts he attempt. Look how much everyone else attempts.
it. Yeah, that number is gonna be down, bro.
And you were saying that you don't think that this number's weighted. You think it's just average. Imagine if this is not weighted. Let's say it's not weighted. That's ugh. I feel like week 2 is when you get a better perspective, but we'll see. But I want to just quickly. So we go London is blue. His second pick, his third pick is 0.24. London is red. Yeah, this one is different. You know what I'm trying to say? Because you know what I'm trying to say 2 times. But anyways, third
Yep.
pick 4.1. Yellowstone, third pick 4.4. You'll never walk alone. Again, these numbers are messed up as well because Scotty's not even here. But third pick 3.5. Grizzy. This is where it's tough here. But then we go here. Even where I say it's tough, 0.1. So far, this third pick is the worst.
But it's like this is my thing of the pick, right? Wemmy, fine, cool. It's just the Chet and the Paolo, bro. And then
Bridges.
I don't like the rest of the picks. Like you pick Jalen Green, Drew Holiday, Kobe White, and Dante back to back to back to back to back. And then you pick Naz Reid in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th round. Naz Reid is not a 5th round guy.
Well, it's not where he picked it. This is just his rank.
Oh,
Yeah,
but-
this is just like, and I don't think he picked Naz Reid 5th. I don't think he picked him 5th at all. I think he picked Jalen Green high. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like the fact that he picked Jalen Green high and Naz Reid is projected. These are all projected. These are all predictions. We don't know what's going to happen until we see it. But he's projected to be better. That's what's like bad. I actually think that like Drew Holiday was picked real early too. I'm not too sure. The only thing I
drafted
would
6th.
say is this area here, I don't like. Actually, Bridges is fine. I don't. Bridges is good. Bridges is good.
What does
Naz Reid is good. It's just, yeah, man. We'll see what happens when the ball gets
yeah,
played. I
Jalen
don't think
Green
there's
was the
much to
4th
see.
round pick. Naz Reid was his 9th round pick.
I think
That's a problem.
was Chet his 3rd round pick. Chet was his 2nd.
Chet
round
was
pick.
number 2. And
So
then
I
you
think-
got Miles Bridges here. This is meant to be Mikal Bridges,
So that
who
means
I
all
think
of-
is going to be trash, bro.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying is like a team like this, yeah. I'm gonna make a wild statement. Wild statement. I actually think Daniel's team beats Joe's team in blocks.
No.
No,
I
not in
do.
blocks.
No.
I
Wait,
do.
where is he?
I
I have
do.
to make sure he's at the very
Not
end.
versus Chet and Wemby.
I
Versus
do.
I have to make
I
sure that
do.
he's at the very end. This one's a special one. Actually, no. I'm actually doing him next. Let's do him now.
No,
you just
wanna
said
know wanna know why I actually think that, right?
Oh,
When me and Chet, they get you nice block numbers, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
Hartenstein is on OKC. But when you look at Daniel's team, you have Mobley, Suggs, Hartenstein, and Gafford. And don't forget you have like the Bobby and stuff, right? I actually think Daniel's team can actually be competitive in the blocks category. Because it's like you can't have you have Wemmy and Chet getting basically all of the blocks. And then no one else is basically a defensive presence in blocks like that.
Yo, wait, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. I do have to say this. Okay, I do have to say this. Okay, we are gonna make this a two-parter. You feel me? Y'all don't have to worry about how it flows because you know how I'm gonna get it done. Y'all like and subscribe. You feel me?